Welcome to the Big Easy, today in New Orleans, Louisiana, Caesars Superdome, home of the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something.
Turning it on! And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. Running into the open space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates...
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, ODU. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
So Miami, Ohio's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Quinn. They're working that left side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that late.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miami. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want...
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Monarchs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. To throw, it's Quinn. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Zings it complete to the right. Free up the gut. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Redhawks. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Give to the back.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Gonna run it. It's Mason. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. The inside handoff. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Quinn. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. That was an entertaining first quarter. Fireworks all over the place, as will be indicated in our first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk about the Red Hawks. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Miami. Ready to try the point after.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Right on target this time. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide out set, trips right. Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Got it behind the line. It's Roach. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're gonna pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right?
There he goes! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get his 1st down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Redhawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the ball's loose. In the world did the offense retain possession? And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. He's at the touchdown. Oh, Dominion. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got a man, it's Pickett. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Red Hawks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. Off and running. The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, ODU.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Quinn. Now improvising. He'll get rid of it. He strikes downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch, it's Hurley. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? The Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And into the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Redhawks.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Brown will throw it. Get it out on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. That's caught. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all. Came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it at the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Redhawks can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wideout. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. The Monarchs will hustle to the line. Brown wants to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with a really good field position. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, it still takes 3 possessions to catch them.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Redhawks. And the stomping has commenced.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Brown will throw it. With the catch, it's McMillan. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just checkdowns or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical, and he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the 2nd level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Give to the single back. turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He's up to 51 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The Redhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll pull it on the read. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the run, it's Mason. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Quinn. Skips away from pressure. Finds a man by himself. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. At this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And the Redhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. He now has 63 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Wants to throw. It's Quinn. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting 1st downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Pressure coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Brown will throw it. Using his legs to buy some time.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Defense in press coverage. Finds his man, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's brilliant. Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Sends it downfield. Wide open. He makes the catch. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw